Alrighty, well we're 2 assets down, so we should be good to go, really. We want to repair this thing. I'll be a bit shocked if we move on. Like, I went down to the beach, met dog, came back up to the first zone, got both items, and then this middle location is my objective, where you just repair this, and that's kind of all you do here. This place looks like it took a while to make. It's all detailed and beautiful and so on. So if I just fly away right now, I'll be pretty shocked if we don't, like, come back and use this location for anything else. But when a game looks like this, I don't expect its environments to be quickly spent, if you know what I mean. Data bus! Oop. There we go. Right. Ballard. I forgot that I'm still looking for the neural network. I keep getting in my head that I already got my objective because it's like the neural network's in the puppet, and I was talking to like a weird creature thing. I thought that was what had the neural network in it. Damn. Somebody teach me how to stop being wrong about things all the time. Is it a bug or a drone? I think that's a drone. Nothing was moving. But I've been down here already too. I'm not gonna like dismantle the dog for a neural network, am I? But that would suck. I should see about reviewing the dialogue. That's in this game. There is a vehicle to the south that is needed repair. The parts you require aboard the crashed transport. Once the craft is ready, you will need a neural net. The puppet has one. Now I need to go. This feels wrong. The strings are so tangled. So I already got the parts from the transport. Now I need a neural net from the puppet.
Hurry up.
Rude. Don't make me take you apart for a neural net that you might have. So I'm not crazy. I didn't miss any dialogue. That is all that he said. The puppet. Am I missing some way to get it out of the skull boy? How far up here can I get? Not very far. Ooh. Yeah, it's these things. It's definitely worrying. It's like a bunch of bones and stuff. Flies away. Uh-oh. Things are getting Geiger countery? Huh? Maybe that's a creature sound? Not a Geiger counter? At the very least, it's not whatever that device measures. I feel like it's the puppet. Like that. I feel like the skull thing's the puppet, but I'm not sure. I can talk to him again?
install the avionics data bus. I just need that neural net.
I see that you have found your companion. It is good that she survived as well. Once you have found your brother, what do you plan to do?
I see. So I was supposed to go and find him first, old Dolly, because it's right next to where I crashed. So they expected me to talk to him first, then go find the dog, then come back. But because I didn't do it in that order, the dialogue just kind of got confused. The talk option wasn't there though. I had to like leave and come back. Maybe it's just because you had to install the neural thing for the flying thing first, aviator thing.
There has to be a way back where we came from. Back home.
Home? It is strange that you still think of Ben as home. But yes, there is a way. You will cast a stone into the water and create ripples. The ripples will open a maelstrom into which time itself will spill. A portal that can pull the Penrose from being held in this place and time.
Something is holding the Penrose here?
Something is holding the Penrose here. What do you mean?
Yes, it is bound up, tied down, angry, clawing at the confines of its cage. Even if the portal between then and now was open this minute, the Penrose would still be bound to this place. The Ascendancy, the Tribulationists, they have it trapped. They worship it, yet they fear that it will leave them. To open the portal, you will need to repair the array that pulled the Penrose into your whim, and release the spinning crimson anchors at Babel that hold the Penrose trapped to our wear.
Tell me about the array.
The three arms of the array are bound together through time. They exist at the start of the string, and now here at its end.
So, the array existed back in my time?
Yes, but over the centuries the three arms have been torn apart. They require a power source of red mercury, a tether device that lets them communicate with the past, and a slingshot to rip open time and space.
Where can I find all these things?
This puppet managed to track the red mercury to an agate named Grave, who runs an outpost called the Kettle. The other items? You will have to seek those out for yourself.
And the anchors?
Once the array is switched on and the portal is open, the anchors must be disrupted. I do not know how this can be done, but I trust that you will find a way. Now go, my child, go.
Overriding safety protocols. Ejecting neural net.
So I was right from the get-go. It's just there's an awkward implementation where you can't get it from him until you leave the zone and come back, and then it lets you talk to him again. Just some ooh, that's a piece of spine. Yep, I guess you'd expect that. So just a piece of information to keep track of in the future is if I have a little troubleshooting to do, just leave a zone and come back, and maybe new dialogue will pop up. And maybe that's why, maybe I'll find out that's why I'm stuck in the future. Most adventure games have some kind of finickiness that's unique to that game a little bit, that you kind of add to your list of things to do and check if you're stuck. Oops. The neural network controller. It still has some brain fluid from the old robot that used it to control his CPU and higher functions. Yeah, these are distressing. A lot of organic machine stuff going on. Well, where are you going? Oh, he's chasing it. I guess that makes sense. Like, he's just hauling ass. Connect to Buffalo.
I've integrated the Buffalo's voice commands into the radio. We will also be able to use the autopilot thanks to the new avionics bus.
Thanks, Pooch. I don't think I could have done that myself.
Hello. Here's a map. So there's the freeway right there that we've gone by. The seawall, the actual ocean, the city itself, mountains out here. You can see this giant sand dune creeping its way in, reclaiming that entire area that used to be the city. That's a trip. So this is what it looks like to navigate the actual world, I guess. Yeah. You fly around as this guy. So I've been to these 3 locations already. Ah, that's the Buffalo, I guess. Okay. Agnet Outpost, Witherberg, Array Site 2, Milkbush. I'm down here. Vesta. So there's multiple maps too. This is just Vesta, which is this series of locations. No signal on the radio. I believe we want to go to Array Site 2. I think. I can double check whether or not whether it was mentioned where he was, but I don't remember it was. Once you found your brother, what do you plan to do? I'm scanning it, so I might miss something, but I don't think there was a mention of the current location of my brother. Which means he was rather unhelpful on my actual primary goal that my character has, because he's got some larger thing he's hoping for. But I think Array Site 2 is the place to go to. Because that's the only one that's an array site that's listed here. And he said that he was at like a satellite dish. Like a satellite array. That's my thought process right now. Seems the world has opened up considerably. We have this big non-linear sequence of areas to investigate and take in what we can. A rusted agnet. It has like a ghost over it. The agnet shell corrodes in the elements. Why is there a ghost? Maybe that's a distress beacon? They have a big red hologram of themselves over themselves when they're in a bad shape. There's a few of them. A crucified agnet. The agnet strung up on a cross-shaped metal frame. The agnet components are strewn through the bushes. I don't currently have reason to think these things would be helpful. What's my reading looking like? The same.
I think I can connect to it.
Red mercury, tether, and tear slingshot. The things that we need to get this stuff going if we want to go back in time. And maybe prevent this, I guess, would be one implication of what we'd want to do. I just need a lot of different items I definitely don't have at the moment. Array components are missing. Load parts into the receiving tray. Enable array at control pylon. That's a longer term goal. Looks like this agnet has been strung up in a symbolic execution. Ancient agnet base. Above the metal wreckage flickers a hazy hologram of what the agnet used to be. Yeah, they project a hologram of themselves in death, or death-ishness. Every surface of the copter is crusted with red corrosion.
This looks ancient.
Hanged agnet. It looks like this agnet has been strung up in a symbolic execution. Things are specific, alright. So lots of dead agnets, a lot of them are ritually executed, essentially. And then we have the array, which we need to repair to go back in time. But then we also have these series of stone monoliths that look odd, like kind of unnatural. I get Pillars of Eternity vibes from them. Old fort wall. A few sections of the fortified wall still stand still. Gazelle, I think is the name of that animal? Yeah. Oh, look at him doing dog things. She like digs and sniffs sometimes, and then she like rolls in the mud a little bit. I wonder if those serve a purpose. Like using dirt to cool off or something like that. Probably not. I feel like that's usually how you get... Usually dust and so on makes things worse. Alright, let's try the warden. Because that was a dead end. Oh. Well, that stands out, doesn't it? That could be it. Warden access device required. Ah. Are these like... Oh, yeah, there's a stream going through it. Is this like a Mass Effect relay? Is this how I get from map to map? Milkbush is where I started. An agnet outpost? Military transponder required. Or they'll shoot me down, I guess. Well, that narrows things down rather quickly. Look at this beautiful map. I'm not totally sure how you pull this off. I guess you just work your ass off. A person. Something to go on. Must be an agnet?
Some sort of diagram here.
Those arms. Traced symbols. Ah. I probably have to input those somewhere. Microphone, heart, man, pushpin, man, fingernail, pushpin, fire. The bulk of what looks to be an aged satellite or space station shimmers in the heat blaze. Ah, here we are. Heat radiates from the pile of dented machine parts. Right, he didn't say satellite dish, he specifically said buried satellite, didn't he? So maybe he landed around here. Maybe this person found him already. This strange looking rig with cricket-like mechanical legs in place of wheels.
Yo, brethren, what go on? It's a nice machine. Buffalo troop transport, eh? With all 4 engines working.
Yeah, Buffalo transport.
I can see you replace the old busting diesel engines. Smart.
This place is beautiful. Hot, but beautiful.
Fred, no need to cover your words with sugar. Witherberg, no nothing for write home about. So how you find your way to this little slice of heaven? With a buffalo, you must have come from the warden.
Maybe you could refresh my memory. Who or what is a warden?
Well, I'm always happy to make a new friend, even when them little slow. Warden, big spinning gateway, out past the city ruins, lets you travel far to the other place safely through the ether.
The ether?
My friend, you're more than little slow today. Ether, radiation. Oh, you survive so long not knowing how to avoid the rainbow gas. You need the warden access device in order to get through. I can install a spear for you. For your price.
Have you survived so long without learning how to avoid the rainbow gas? So the radiation called the ether is going to prevent us from getting around. So it is one of those apocalypse situations. At first I thought he was a machine, because he's got this really, obviously his face has a lot going on, but there's also like this really robotic motion, but I think that's just the nature of this like retro Fallout style dialogue window and the way that it's animated. Because looking under that, it looks like that skin under his mask, and that hair might be real. At first I thought this was just a very stylized robot, but I think it's just wearing a gas mask. A very busy gas mask. That's how you survive the radiation, though, I guess. So that's definitely what my item is warning me of, is the radiation, which I don't know how I got it, apparently, which is weird, because that's pretty important.
Sorry, I don't have money, but maybe we could work something out.
What about the dog? Spear agnite parts pretty rare around here.
No way. I would never trade her.
Easy there, friend. Jerry could never take a man's dog. But, there's something I need more than agnite spears. At the buried satellite close to the warden, I want the Alexis computer core. I even added to your map there. Bring me the core, and I'll upgrade your buffalo real nice with a warden access device. See you soon, friend.
There we go. We worked something out. There's a lot going on with this guy, though. Seeing him from this far away, I definitely would guess that he was a machine. Maybe his arms and legs and a lot of him are? There's definitely something uncomfortably biomechanical going on with the visuals there, where the red looks like musculature and the white gives the impression of bone. But I think they're just wires and machinery. There's a lot going on with that character design. What an aesthetic this game has. So I guess we're in South Africa. Must be his house. What? Big fan. Grew up watching Tremors. A long, slender invertebrate with size of a locomotive lies dead and festering in the sun, emitting a foul smell. Yeah, why is it propped up like this? There must be a purpose or something, right? Maybe he uses it somehow? But he also killed it somehow. Or just found it, but then he still had the ability to, like, move it up here. Huh. Surprises around every corner, huh? Witherberg. I take it that's like an effigy. Statue, something. Not a person. Have I seen that already? I don't think I have. The dwellings are crude and simple, built for rough and ready frontier living. Well, at least so far no one's hostile to me. Well, these people aren't hostile to me. Those first machines I encountered were definitely hostile to me. Can I go up there? I don't think so. So they need shelter still. They have wooden houses, tarps, things are vaguely familiar. If apocalypsy. Oh. That just looks like a bona fide human right there. Somebody's tending to the sheep. I think I saw guards up here? Yeah. Skulls. Oh. They speak a different language entirely. The guards are towering figures, their limbs embedded with robotic prosthetics. I wouldn't want to mess with these buggers. Oh wow, yeah. Look up. That's the yeah, so they are robotic aesthetics. I'm like waist high compared to these guys. They're huge. So they're like 12 feet tall. Kinda want to click on that codex entry, but I also don't want to die, so let's see if they shoot me. No. Sounds like they're waiting for me to actually do something wrong, not just walk to the wrong spot. That's what they look like. Robotic prosthetics. They specifically said prosthetics. So I'm wondering if their limbs are missing. It's a hell of a commitment. Birds swoop around the looming stone monument. Look at this thing. Oh. There's a machine on the monument that's also speaking something. Music and smell of roasting meat drift from the entrance of the hall. We at least don't have to worry about being completely foreign here, in that we've already encountered somebody who speaks the language. That's helpful. Don't know if I can reach that person though. The Overlook. So we can go to the Overlook and the Abbey. Oop. Antenna mounted on tree stumps stretch outward like metallic branches. We found a buried satellite, didn't we? Isn't that what was over here? I feel like we should have asked this guy about my brother. That we're focused on the warden situation. Maybe he'll be at the warden and I just needed proper access. We'll see.